Hi, I'm John Kruger with Falls City Community Bikeworks. We're 5 years old this year and we're having our first ever fundraiser. It's called a Fundraiser and it's a beer tasting. We're setting up inside as we speak here. Shall we go in and have a look?
Hi, my name is Nathan Green. I am the shop coordinator for Falls City Community Bikeworks, and we're out here tonight at the Tim Faulkner Gallery and Stopline Bar to celebrate our 5th anniversary fundraiser, which is an event to kind of give back a little bit to the community and work with some of our local sponsors and partners. There's TARC, the Shelby Park Neighborhood Association, Bryceberry Construction, and Gresham Smith.
Nathan, Falls City Community Bikeworks has been in the neighborhood for 5 years. What have you seen just in that 5 years? Where did you guys come from versus where you are today, and what does that mean for the future of Falls City Community Bikeworks?
Right, so some of the things that we're looking forward to in the future are going to be expanding our workshops program. Traditionally, we have offered fall workshops available in the fall around October, November, throughout some of the winter months also. We've also offered workshops, including last spring, where we offered an introductory workshop that continued to build on some of the lessons from weeks previous.
And like, what would those lessons entail?
Some of those lessons could include, but definitely not be limited to, basically all of the mechanical operations and some of the more common procedures involving bike repair and maintenance. We taught people about bottom brackets, headsets, cranks, all the supporting stuff like derailleurs, rear cassettes, sprockets, all that sort of stuff.
And some of this stuff sounds a little technical. If someone comes into Falls City Community Bikeworks with no previous bike experience, would they feel pretty welcome there?
Absolutely. One of our essential kind of operating practices is to be very inclusive and welcoming and accommodating for people of all experience levels.
NANI?! お前はもう死んでいる。
Alright, and where can people go to learn more information about Falls City Community Bikeworks?
Oh, they can feel free to visit our website at fccbikeworks.org. We also maintain a Facebook account that has a lot of information, especially about events and things like that we're involved in the community, like the Olmsted, Howland Bend's bike-ins that we've done, some of the fall festival events that we've attended.
So you guys are in the community, like doing a whole bunch of events, a whole bunch of like trainings. It seems like
absolutely.
So Nathan, how can people support what you guys are doing in the community, and what you guys are doing with Falls City Community Bikeworks?
Yeah, one way to support and help out would be to come visit and volunteer some time during our open shop hours, Wednesday 6:30 to 9:30 and Sunday 1 to 4. A great way, and something that is much needed, that I think it's kind of overlooked sometimes, is that we accept donations online. By looking at FCCBikeworks.org, there's actually a donations tab where cash donations are always wonderful, but we also accept material donations of bikes and bicycle parts, accessories, equipment, those sorts of things. One of the things that I'd really like to point out is our FCCB Falls City Community Bikeworks brand of shirts. You may, see me or one of our volunteers, Alan, wearing those shirts at various points throughout our experience. And Yeah, there's for sale for $15 at our shop. We're here tonight at Tim Faulkner.
Yeah, I love what you're doing, Nathan.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
more things that we have for sale, the more we can help people out.
Absolutely.
So, my name is Matthew Glazer. I'm the general manager of Louisville. That's Louisville's one and only bike share program.
Right. And so, what does it mean for Falls City Community Bikeworks to have its first ever fundraiser?
Well, and so that's a fun thing. Even though I'm the general manager of Louisville and we have our bike share system, our main goal is really biking and different mobility in all ways. So Falls City Community Bikeworks really helps to get people to get into biking, or people who couldn't afford to get into biking, which really just helps go all through along the lines of doing, different mobility, and maybe even using our bike share, just kind of combining forces, if you will. So we found out about this, and actually Louisville's been working and helping with Falls City for probably the last two and a half years. Finally, we're having our first annual fundraiser, and really I'll tell you what it means for us is a little bit less than even the money. We need the money, unfortunately. The sponsorship money's there, but what I'm finding is just the turnout of people. It's just great. Like even right now, we're only about 40 minutes into it, and we have a large amount of people here that are all supporting us. And as much as the money counts, really what makes this thing happen, and really the support system, is the people behind it. And guess what? The people are turning up for the event. So we're really happy about that, and this is happening, so we're happy.
Absolutely. What do you think would be a good way for more people that may have heard of Falls City but don't really know much about biking or want to get more involved?
So really Falls City, so if you're out there and you're kind of like, hey, I want to get into biking a little bit. You don't have to be that hardcore commuter every day. Really just wherever you are on this idea that you want to bike. You just kind of want to dip your toe in the pool of biking.
Right.
Okay? That's where Falls City helps, because that way you can come in, actually purchase a bike from them for probably between $100 and $200, which is going to be a lot less than when you go to the shop. And what we have found is a lot of people say, hey, I'm not too sure about this, I don't want to invest a ton, I want to invest a little. They come to Falls City, we help pair them up and get them a bike, okay? Next thing you know, a year later, 2 years later ago, they're either buying or working on their own bike at Falls City to fix it up, or maybe they've gone and bought themselves a $600 mountain bike, maybe even, because they think now mountain biking is going to be their thing. So definitely Falls City has created this progression of where you're able to kind of dip your toe in there and then move forward. And here's what else, you don't have to go forward. You can just buy that bike, use it a few times a week or whatever you want, use it once a year, just use it something. Right. And it's a success and it's a win for everyone.
Well, Matthew, last question.
Sure.
What do you think the future of biking is for the city of Louisville?
Well, so if someone asks me, so I'm born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky. If you asked me this question, let's say 15 or 10 years ago, I'd say I don't think there is a future. Okay? Yeah. That's what I'd say. So what I like is there is a future. The fact that you can ask me that question and that you know there's a future. What is the future? You didn't say, is there a future? You said, what is the future? So that shows right now that we're going to have big time stuff going. I think it's going to be more infrastructure. I think what you're going to see in this town in the next 5 years is more, let's say, either dedicated bike lanes, buffered bike lanes, and just different type of infrastructure throughout the city. That's what I think you're going to see. So I think there, one, is a future, which wasn't always known, which is great, and I think it's going to be a positive future that's surrounded by bike infrastructure.
All right. Well, Matthew, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Beargrass Thunder. I appreciate it. All right.
Thanks for watching Beargrass Thunder. I'm Richard.
I'm Jody.
And we've had a blast at the Falls City Bikeworks fundraiser beer tasting here at Tim Faulkner Art Gallery.
We really want to thank Falls City Community Bikeworks for having such an amazing event that the community can take part of. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this, please let us know. Comment on our YouTube channel, subscribe, like us on social media, because really we want to hear from you what you want to see in the community next.
Thanks for watching.